Hello everyone, I'm Gamer1822 and I'm making a new series on Ark Survival Evolved where I attempt to tame all the creatures as well as defeat all the bosses. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and this is day 1. So after spawning in on day 1, I wasted no time at all taking a look at the absolute jackcat I had given myself. I then collected stones, punched trees for thatch and wood, and harvested crops for some basic resources, and then unlocked some basic engrams. I then crafted a pickaxe and also a few pieces of cloth armor so I wouldn't be completely naked. I then learned the narcotic engram and was off in search of a decent place to build my temporary base. Midway through the search, I decided to craft some spears in case I run into some dilos. I then made quick use of the spears by killing an innocent dodo I found on the beach and harvesting its body for meat and hide. I then found a decent spot to build my base and wasted no time bullying and killing the local residents. I then decided to knock out a dodo I found, which was a decent level, but it decided to scale a near vertical rock. But it's fine because I went to the other side and knocked him out anyways. I fed it some berries I harvested earlier, and within no time he was tamed. I then placed down a campfire and put meat I harvested from my dodo siblings into it to cook. I also placed down a sleeping bag to respawn in case things went wrong. I then went out to explore and found an explorer note, and then found another one relatively close to it. I then continued down the beach and ended up finding two dilos, which I tried to bola, but of course I missed the first attempt like an absolute noob. I managed to bola it the second time and threw two spears at it before its friend decided to come charging at me. I bowled his friend as well and decided that this one was going to be the one that I wanted to tame. I quickly started punching it until it got knocked out. I put some dodo meat into its inventory so it could tame while I went and battled his friend. I made quick work of his friend before giving a suitable name to my dilo and started my journey back to base, where I found a listro on the way there and decided to start taming it. I took Nedry back to base and went back to tame that listro. I named my listro Chubbs as a warm welcome to the two creatures I had already owned. After getting all my creatures back to the campsite, I started gathering resources to make my temporary base. I started off by placing down the four foundations, and then after that followed the walls. I added the ceilings later that day to the base, and also placed down a sleeping bag and a standing torch for light. I also then forced all of my creatures to come inside the base to protect them from the harms of the night. I then lit my standing torch, marking the end of day 1. So this was it for day 1. If you like the content and are interested in what happens in day 2, please do subscribe to the channel. It hardly takes a second and it really helps out. Thank you and see you next time.